Hey y'all, I hope you're all kicking ass this week. I know it's been pretty intense, so I'm going to do a quick energy update. Now, before I got started, I wrote down some information that just kind of came to me, and I'm going to read what I got. First thing I got is truths exposed. Now, this could be happening on several different levels. Truths could be exposed on a global level, on an individual level about oneself, but also about things that have been kept from you, from others, or whatever situation it may be is going to be coming to light. Also got reversal and dynamics, which I think goes hand in hand with Venus retrograde, right? Along with surprise communication. So I feel like roles will be reversing in certain relationships where there is this balancing of power in the dynamic. Also got integration of consciousness expansions, of new knowledge, and one's true identity. So, basically, for those that came into awareness in such a way where it expanded your consciousness, you went through a process of coming into new information, right? Which doesn't mean you automatically embody it. You then apply it daily, right? The new information, the expansion of your consciousness, you have stepped into awareness of, applying it daily, right, leads to the integration. Also, there is a letting go of, my voice was just fine before I got on here. There is a letting go of a past aspect of your identity, right? One I'm feeling is connected to Mercury retrograde when it comes to speaking one's truth, honoring one's truth, embodying one's truth, walking your talk, right? Speaking up for yourself. Also, massive heart activations, awakenings, and expansions. This can be felt through serious energy purges, right? Where all this grief and pain surfaces up for you to fully feel in order to release it from within you, from the body, in order to prepare space for higher energies to enter, frequencies to enter, because your frequency is being upgraded at this time. But not only that, but for truth to be tapped into. This kind of goes hand in hand with that. So, distorted masculine energy has been rampant, especially within females, particularly. Yes, someone may be female through their anatomy, and they may preach all about the divine feminine energy, but yet they are acting from an unbalanced and distorted masculine energy because of wounds connected to the masculine. So many that have been in this distorted masculine energy are going through this process of alchemizing it into the correct frequency it should be operating from within an individual. And this happens through the full surrender and embrace of the divine feminine energy, which means you are tapped in and in tune with your emotional body. You are heart-centered, and you are very much in tune and at one with your intuition. Also got veils of illusion dissolved, connected to the third eye and the crown. Okay, now I'm noticing this goes with what I just said. So, breaking free from mental bondages and consciousness traps through those veils of illusion being dissolved, okay? The last thing I got was morphogenetic fields are changing. And this is due to you consistently taking new actions, exerting new behaviors repetitively, right? Now, with morphogenetic fields, if you could think of a large energy field that an entire species is connected to, right? So if there is a dominant behavior or way of being encoded in that morphogenetic field, pretty much every individual within that species group is going to be acting from that dominant state in one way or another. But all it takes is one person to begin consistently and repetitively applying brand new actions, ways of thinking, behaviors, new approaches to instantly change the entire coding of that morphogenetic field and create, through quantum distance, an instant change within all species of that morphogenetic field. So if you were to think of the collective consciousness, right, or the collective consciousness, humanity, basically someone learning something new, applying it and mastering it makes it easier for the rest of the species to then learn it quickly and follow suit. Okay, so a lot of you are front runners for this very reason, because you have the strength to override that dominant energy that is outdated. Okay, now I'm just going to dive into some cards. Now, I'm using all of my own creations except for the original tarot. I don't know if I'm going to use all of these cards. So, where do I want to begin? I'm going to use my Beyond the Surface deck just to see what's kind of going on behind the surface, like, that you may not be consciously aware of, but is definitely happening behind the scenes, shifting internally. Oh, beautiful. So, 3 cards flipped over. Obstacles are being removed. Can I get a hallelujah? Amen. And because these obstacles are being removed, the result is you're becoming a vibrational match to your truth, to your soul's calling, to your true path. We also got energy scans. So, and at the bottom of the deck, we have reclaim power. Underneath that is incoming miracles. So, significant obstacles are being removed internally through whatever you're experiencing right now, most likely through some kind of massive purge, through that heart expansion that's taking place, lots of messy emotions coming up, which is good because it makes room for the good emotions, for the truth to come through, which grants you clarity, and it dissolves the fog that has been preventing you from seeing things accurately. Okay, so this is allowing you to reclaim your power, because since these obstacles are being removed, you're now more easily able to scan energetic signatures whenever you're feeling a certain way or picking up on certain energies. You're able to discern, is this coming from me or is this coming from outside of me? And And I'm getting the obstacles. Alright. The obstacles being removed are connected to subconscious negativity. So subconscious limited beliefs and programs that have served their purpose and are long outdated, right? And this is all being removed in a way where it's coming to the surface through the form of triggers, okay? For you to recognize this about yourself. But the beautiful thing about this is a gift in disguise with the incoming miracles. Because those obstacles that are being removed from erasing that subconscious negativity, creating space, is allowing you to tap into that inner truth and inner knowing. The intuition you were born with. Everyone has intuition. Many people have been programmed to not trust it and be disconnected from it. And having a clear communication channel with this inner knowing is allowing you to finally be very consistent with your intentions, because you are tapped into that divine, feminine, wise, high priestess energy, right? That heart-centered knowing and truth, which is allowing for the inner divine masculine energy to be course corrected in alignment, focused, in synergy with that inner knowing consistently. Alright, now I'm going to move on to, this just fell out. And because of this, you're now reaping and attracting very good karma for all of your hard work and dedication, for riding these turbulent waves, sticking it through. Not everyone is willing to go through this process. And what I'm getting is you, even if you didn't have clarity, you knew something big was taking place within you. So you decided to fully trust and surrender, walk by faith, knowing eventually you would have clear sight, as in clarity. You surrendered to the process. So go you. Now, what shall we tap into? Also, I'm getting a lot of you, because of this, are attracting your true soul family. Because you're grounding in your truth. And now your soul family is able to locate you and recognize where you are, and they can find you. Because you have prepared space for these powerful individuals that are meant to assist you along your journey. So pay attention to who's showing up right now, because you are definitely entering a time of brand new cycles, probably cycles you've never experienced before. And this is due to the karmic balance taking place. You have cleared significant amounts of karma. You have paid off debts. And you've gotten off that hamster wheel where you're just recycling the same experiences. Alright, let's see. Ascension, Oracle 1, 2, or 3. I originally picked up number 1, but I heard 2. So let's see. And number 2 I don't usually use. So let's just see. I've already shuffled. I'm going to shuffle once. So what is this collective tuned in need to know? Masculine and feminine united as one whole. Well, that verifies what I've been saying. Don't need to say much more on that. Sort of true. So when you are embracing and surrendering to the healthy frequency of a true divine feminine energy, you invite the divine masculine energy to then operate from a place of truth and integrity. That's what the divine masculine energy is all about. Truth and integrity. They bring forth truth, justice, through their integrity. Both sides of the brain working together as one. That just reaffirms that, okay? So what I'm getting is your subconscious and your conscious mind are merging in such a way where the subconscious is coming to your conscious awareness throughout your waking daily life, and you are gaining profound epiphanies, which is allowing for you to shift your paradigm pretty quickly. And this is happening through sudden ending. So whatever's crumbling and falling apart at this time, let it fucking die. Because as soon as these endings take place, bam, new beginnings replace them. These endings are blessings in disguise, okay? There's something much greater and grander for you. So, also I'm getting you've been releasing a lot of your fears, facing these fears head on. They're no longer running the show or causing you to hide away or play small, which is enabling you to reach higher frequencies and tune into higher dimensions. Okay? And with these higher dimensions, what I'm getting is you are becoming one with your highest, truest self that has been trying to lovingly guide you this entire lifetime earthly experience, right? Patiently, no matter how many times you have not listened or heeded the call, that your higher self has not given up on you. You are your higher self. It's been suppressed within your subconscious, but your subconscious is coming online to your conscious awareness. So now you are being led by your higher self. And your higher self, you can also think of it as like your future self, like the best possible version of you, the most powerful version of you, is consistently giving you all these signs, symbols, and synchronicities, leading you along the correct pathway for your highest good. Which is ultimately granting you freedom. And this freedom is returning your spirit to its natural state, which is limitless. Alright. Now, I think I'm going to do Ascension Oracle 3. Alright, so what we got is for many of you, you are beginning to truly think outside of the box, okay? And This is due to this process you've been going through where your inner divine masculine energy has been in the process of awakening and being repatterned to the correct frequency that is the organic blueprint of the masculine. Okay? And through this process, it has required you to truly put the past to rest, to face those skeletons in your closet, make peace with them, accept everything that has happened and you have experienced, finding acceptance and forgiveness for yourself, situations, and others. Because previously, before this strong awakening of the inner masculine was taking place, the past was keeping you bound. It was weighing you down. Your past was haunting you, and it was like you could not escape the patterns. But you did not give up. Through consistently and actively, this goes back to the morphogenetic fields, you begin choosing your battles wisely, understanding that where you give your focus and attention towards, you literally open up portals and enter into those timelines. And through actively, consistently, and repetitively doing this, you're moving out of that awakening stage of the inner masculine, and your divine masculine is stepping into its true, natural, organic power, which is allowing for you to easily expand beyond your previous expectations as you are now thinking way outside of the box. Okay? This has been a spontaneous transformation that has taken place. I'm getting anywhere from the past 2 to 6 weeks, this profound transformation, like this inner earthquake within you has taken place. If you notice, there's many different clocks here. This lightning to awake you has struck you. You being back here, instead of just hopping one little timeline, it's like you are coming from here and quantum leaping several timelines, collapsing out the in-between. Because you have reached these new spiritual heights, and you know you have, you can feel it. You can feel it within every cell and molecule within your makeup and structure of your essence and body. And because you're reaching these new spiritual heights, your communication lines are open and clear, allowing for wisdom of your true lineage, speaking of your origins, to clearly come through and be received by you. You have reconnected to your roots, your home frequency, whatever that means for you. Because although we live in this material world where it seems we are all separated and there's distance, when it comes to your origins, your people, from where you originate from, you've always remained connected and together in your mind, heart, and spirit. They've always been there, waiting for you to ask for assistance, for you to remember to call upon assistance, for help, for wisdom, for guidance, for truth, for clarity. All right. I guess I will do original tarot, and then I'm going to wrap this up. Ten of Cups already showing up. Let's see. Alright, let's wrap this up with some final words of wisdom. What can this collective look forward to? Well, that's a lot of cards. So we have the Queen of Wands here. The Queen of Wands knows her power. And you know who she is by the fruits that she bears. You can feel her confidence, her influence, her power. She is standing in her power, male or female. Black cats are really significant at this time. If you are noticing a lot of black cats like showing up in your yard, black cats are very, very protective, spiritual energies. So that whole bad juju, black cats are bad luck, that's BS. They are powerful protectors, okay? So what I'm getting is you're stepping into this confidence, knowing your power, knowing who you are, setting your eyes in the direction of that which you desire to attain, and keeping an eye on where you're going without being distracted. Okay? And with this Four of Pentacles here, I'm getting the energy of this inner security and stability. You are not willing to sacrifice this knowing of you, knowing thyself, knowing what you want, what you are going for, and what is meant for you. Nobody can convince you of who you are, and nobody can tell you that you are someone you are not, because you know. And this is not something that can be robbed from you. We also have Justice. So what did I say? Truths are being exposed. Reversals and dynamics are taking place. You're also granting yourself your own justice through those consistent, repetitive, new approaches, actions, thinking patterns, to create change. Change starts within. If you want to see change in the world, you must first change yourself. And that's what you've been doing. And so, justice is taking place in a way where you can see tangible evidence of that. So something you've been working towards, okay, this is, alright, I feel like I need to put these two together. So the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Whatever you know is for you and you've been going after and you are not allowing yourself to be swayed, this new beginning is being handed to you because you have rightfully earned it. You have cleared space for it, but not only that, you have done the work to be able to maintain this new gift and beginning that is very much rising in an alignment from your core passions. You're able to maintain it now and hold it. It's not going to be temporary. Because once again, we got that divine masculine discernment and truth coming through, right? Where your mind is not easily manipulated or distracted. your discernment is very clear, crystal clear. Your focus is very disciplined. And you are dedicated to honoring what is truly valuable and what truly matters to you. Okay? And because of this, you are riding straight into victory. You are victorious. You are receiving recognition and rewards because of your hard work, dedication, and efforts. This is a celebratory time for you, where you get to experience the fruits of your labor. Okay, and because you have done all this stuff for yourself, that is a prime example of loving oneself, respecting oneself, and choosing oneself. Because you have honored yourself in these ways and gifted these things to yourself, you're going to be experiencing this in return. There's a lot of offers going to be coming forward. Like I said, recognition coming. More than one person has been watching you. So you can't see because you're so focused on what you are desiring for yourself. You are so dedicated. You're not swerving into other people's lanes. You've been in your own lane, and you've caught the attention of several people, and you got them sneaking up behind you to gift you some amazing things. For some of you, there is someone of very high influence, in a place of power. They have no idea is watching you and is about to offer you an opportunity of a lifetime, and you don't even expect it because you've been so focused on elevating and being the best version of yourself. Good for you. Yep. What did I say? New beginning coming in. The sun is out. And look at that little dog. This is giving me the energy of, your spirit family, your origins, quietly nudging you in the right direction, granting you the courage to take the leap of faith into the unknown, to try something new. And like I said, someone coming forth to offer you something, an opportunity of a lifetime. This is a collaboration. And I already mentioned celebratory energy. This is going to be something profound. But this is also giving me the vibe of your inner masculine and feminine coming together as one whole. Two energies coming together, birthing a third, right? Creating that trinity. And then at the bottom of the deck here, we got the King and Queen of Pentacles. Okay, how it came out was like more so they're facing each other. So this is also making me think of your inner masculine and feminine and how abundant they now are because they are working as a team. But not only is this crystallizing internally, this is going to be shown to you externally and experienced externally. So you are this abundance, and this abundance is going to show up in your life. And someone, a powerful partner, friendship, whether it's a friendship or a romantic interest that matches your energy and your abundance, that has been watching you closely, rooting for you, wanting to see you win, is coming in to support you and match that energy. They have a lot to offer just as you do. And together you will be a powerful and profound dynamic. An unstoppable force, okay? Alright. Okay, what the heck? Alright, enough cards. These are the last cards. At this time, it's important that you are listening to the heart's messages, staying heart-centered, and following the truth within your heart, okay? Yes, you are fine, you are independent, self-made, perfectly okay on your own. You have created so much without assistance from those around you. People see you as maybe a bit intimidating, like what could I possibly offer this individual, because they seem to already have everything. It's like they have everything figured out. I don't even slightly match in comparison. So, although you know you have this confidence and you are fine on your own, remain heart-centered. Let this loving energy come in. Because as you've integrated that inner masculine and feminine, as like your higher self, which is both the masculine and feminine energy, right? Let's say they're both this one being, this angel. Okay, and these are the earthly aspects. I don't know where this is coming from. Like the sun is shining down. Something's important about sunlight. Spend time outside, soaking in the codes from the sun. The sun gives you life. It upgrades your DNA. It clears so much, and it activates you in a powerful way. But also, we were speaking of the solar eclipse. So coming up with the solar eclipse, all that has been eclipsed out is making room for this. This is a powerful dynamic coming in. Usually I see this as something spiritual, but this is making me think of the integration of that internal transformation and unification mirroring back to you in your external world with an equal and just as powerful match to you. And let's not play around. You feel this. You know exactly what's coming in. You know. Don't even pretend you don't know. You are so tuned in, tapped in. Nothing can get by you. You feel this energy approaching you. You know what's about to arrive. You've done so much healing, right? And whether you want to admit it or not, you have this deep desire to have this equal match to experience life with, to create something beautiful with a partner. And this is coming in for you. You have poured into your own cup. You have plenty to share, and this individual has poured into their own cup, and they have plenty to share in return. This will be an equal, healthy dynamic, probably one you have never experienced before. Okay, and so with this energy brings completion. A cycle is now complete where there is no more repetitive cycles of continuous disappointment, heartache, pain, betrayal, hardship. This is the end of that era. You're entering a brand new era, an abundant era. You're reaching a whole new level of mastery. And I'm getting you've been so focused on becoming the best version of yourself and healing that although you know intuitively what's coming, it's like you don't see it coming when it comes. You have no control over that. You had to release the need to control those types of things. And so it may catch you off guard. But when this comes in, See all those four corners and directions you've been in and the lessons you've learned are the very reason why the wheel is now turning in your favor. And it's interesting, the other night I kept hearing clairaudiently, the wheel in the sky keeps on turning. I don't know if that is a song or what. If it's a song, I've never heard it before. The wheel in the sky keeps on turning. The wheel in the sky keeps on turning. I'm getting the chills. So through this completion and mastery, a profound change in your circumstances, your luck, your experiences is coming in pretty quickly. So embrace it. Okay, what are these? They're upside down. 5 of Cups. This was you in the past. Bummed out about those 3 poured over cups that didn't work out. Not able to see that there were still possibilities and new opportunities, better opportunities available. That's why those 3 cups crumbled, spilled out. They would have poisoned you. These were meant for you. Through that disappointment, you learned to become self-reliant. You found your inner strength. You tamed the beast within you. You befriended the monsters under your bed. You tamed your ego. You befriended your shadow. And now you are in such a powerful and resilient position. Nothing can throw you off your center. Because you are fierce and you are now fearless, which means you are untouchable and unstoppable. And now you've reached this level of mastery. You're ready to begin a brand new journey where you're learning something you've never learned before. And this requires you to be open to exploring the new, to be willing to be the student once more. Because there's something profound that this matched energy in the form of another person has to teach you. So let go of the need to be right, and let go of the need to always be the teacher and teaching someone something, because this person is coming in to teach you something. And I feel like they're coming in to teach you, you don't have to be strong and carry it all on your own anymore. You don't have to do everything alone. And they're also teaching you to feel safe receiving this support, this loyalty, and this profound love you have not yet experienced from another. So, I'm going to end it here. I hope this resonates. Whoever needed this message. Good night, y'all.